Hello and welcome. We have a very special guest with us, Vijay Shekhar Sharma of PayTM, the country's most valuable startup. PayTM first allowed you to make payments from your phone, and now it is converting your phone into a credit card of sorts. Vijay Shekhar Sharma, welcome to Startup Central. Welcome to ET Now. Thank you for this interview. It's a big day where you've launched this product. Tell us a bit about it. You've done it in collaboration with Visa.
Thank you so much for having me here, Nantara. Good to be here. And well, this is a big day because our aspiration and ambition of empowering small merchant takes a next step today. We are able to convert, like you said, a smartphone into a card-taking machine. So an Android phone now with our software can become a card machine POS device, as we see on restaurants and other places. So that software is what we launched today. We also launched our very popular Ultra Uber Soundbox version 2.0. This is the product where when you go to the shops and you are paying and it makes a sound that payment has been received by the shopkeeper, we launched the version 2.0 of it. It also includes abilities like you can not only listen to the voice, you can also see the payment amount on the screen. And it also includes abilities like when your day is ending, you can see the total number of payments received, amount received, and whatnot. So both these products are very important for us in target of large number of merchants in this country. I mean, the number that we have set aside is 50 million merchants to have payment acceptance in the next few years using PayTM software and services.
Now, Vijay Shekhar Sharma, it's pretty clear that there is a big fight on for onboarding merchants and to get their business. I don't want to talk about competition just yet, but it's also very clear that it cannot be done with just Hindi or English. Have you figured that out at PayTM, and then what are your plans accordingly?
Yes. One of the most important things that we figured out is that the massification of technology is possible only when you add it into a local language, when you speak the language of the masses, language which is local and colloquial. So we are there in 12 languages. Soundbox had demands in many more languages, and that is what we have added, including this smartphone app that we're talking about, which can take the card machines, card payments, is also in 12 languages. So opportunity here is that speak local language, talk local language, talk local use cases, and expand on the payment network. That, I think, is the tone and method that we are going ahead with.
So, simplify it for us. You have said at your press conference, the future is bright, the future is blue. But when you launched your, when you allow merchants and all of us to use our phones as a payment mode and a payment system, how is it different from what is already out there? Why can't the QR, for example, be used just for that purpose?
Got it. So, Nantara, if you notice that there are a number of times when a shop needs payments which are more than, let's say, new mobile payment would be like a small payments like 10, 20, 100, 50,000 rupees, couple of thousand rupees. You typically pay using your mobile phone, linking a bank account or creating a wallet there. And we as PayTM are fantabulously leading that with 1.2 billion payments last month alone. So that works, is telling us that there is another segment of the merchant base which requires payment to be accepted using cards. Credit cards is a big moat there. Number of merchants who want to accept payment using credit cards, including other debit cards, is also out there a very large merchant. So for these merchants, there is a need for us to launch software and hardware. So we launched in the 2020 beginning smart POS device, where the Android age smartphone, a smart POS device was able to take payments from card, from mobile phone, and all payments in one single device. And today, now with the converting of that smart POS into a software allows you can use any device of your own choice and you can convert that into a card machine. So we basically are addressing different segments of the market by offering today smart POS and earlier POS, soft POS, and earlier the smart POS approaches in different segments of the merchant base will allow us to address merchant base like no other. Our ambition is to take 50 million merchant on our platform, and that is going to be fulfilled when we literally take small segments, 5 million, 2 million, 1 million, and fulfill their needs.
How many merchants has PayTM already onboarded? Are they from a particular geography, more centric around a certain geography at the moment?
Yeah. Well, we today have 20 million merchants, and incidentally, PayTM's merchant base is centered around large cities, because large cities are where the more number of consumers are paying. So if you look at Delhi NCR, Mumbai area, or for that matter, Bangalore area, so our base is scattered around those places. We are there in 250 cities, and we are there in 19,000 pin codes. Our approach is going to be that we convert certain of them into our Soundbox merchants, and certain of them we convert into our POS merchants, smart POS merchants. So IoT devices-led merchants is what a mature merchant takes. And then we will expand to the next level of cities and next level of pin codes to acquire new merchants. That is how it is.
Vijay Shekhar Sharma, is this a winner-takes-all market? The reason I'm asking you this is because now there are a lot of big players out there that are looking for this business. There's you, who's the original guy in payments in India. You've also got the likes of Amazon, which are trying to make waves here. You've also got Reliance Jio. Pine Labs is trying to do it also. So is this a winner-take-all market?
To be honest, this is not a winner-take-all market, because India's merchant base is so diverse and huge that there will be multiple players inevitably. And I don't think that more than 30-40% can come to one merchant, one player, so to say. So it's a pretty diverse market, and I believe this is good for industry. It is good for country, because more number of players continue to bring innovations like what we are bringing today, and many other innovations keep coming in the market. So it's a healthy mix of multiple players that will exist here. Merchant side business is not requiring obligation of even winner take all. I think consumer side also is not a winner take all market, incidentally.
Okay, so consumer side is also not a winner-take-all, but I have to ask you this one question. You just talked about how you are at numero uno PayTM with 1.2 billion transactions. I was also a little foxed to see how PhonePe was also saying it is number one. So who is actually number one?
We don't bother about that as a KPI. We were talking about our numbers. Anybody can become anybody. Anybody can become number one. These are our numbers, and we know about those. I'm sure if there is somebody with larger number, they will be number one. So we don't care what is number one.
No.
We care that more number of customers love PayTM and pay using PayTM. More number of merchants love PayTM and accept payment using PayTM. I think that is what matters to us. Our consumers matter to us. Our merchant matter to us. The leaderboard table is ultimate leaderboard table will be of the revenues. Ultimate leaderboard table will be of the value that you bring to your customers and merchants, and then they attribute to. So I think that is the leaderboard that we want to be number one on.
Fair point. Now, Vijay Shekhar Sharma, you've also launched, like you were talking about, Soundbox 2.0. How has it been since the launch? And this will obviously go well with the POS, right? The two of them have to go hand in hand, I would imagine.
Well, yes, you're right. Soundbox 2.0 is following the incredible, huge success of Soundbox 1.0, where we have sold hundreds of thousands of them in few months time period. And what I'm very happy about is that it is a delight not just to the merchant that they are taking payment and they are not requiring to open a phone or read the SMS that has not got delivered, or waiting for a notification and reading the notification. So it's an incredible, very efficient machine for accepting payment for merchants. It is also a delight for consumers, because consumers also love when there is a sound box, they are able to pay using PayTM, and then the sound of notification gives a comfort to the consumer also that the payment is complete, and the comfort to the merchant also that payment is complete. So my belief is that Soundbox 1.0 success has been so phenomenal that we created Soundbox 2.0 with an extra features, including, for example, like a typical Soundbox merchant did not know that the battery is now going down because it runs on a battery, and the status of total number of payments and so on. So we added some extra shortcuts, we added some extra features, and we also added one screen here, Nantara, that when you pay, not only speaks the number that you made a payment or received the payment of rupees 500, it also shows the amount that is received. So if there is any other confirmation required, let's say your speaker is playing music, you can actually see the amount on your screen also. So it's got more features, and the cost that we're charging the merchant is actually very incrementally very small. The Soundbox 1.0 costs $100 a month. 2.0 costs only 125 rupees a month. So 2.0 with more loaded features, number of features, and only 25 rupees extra a month.
And you don't have to bother then showing screenshots and all of that, now, which is what usually happens when one makes a payment.
Yes, that's what the beauty is. That the idea here is that you typically go on a shop and you show the screenshot, and the shopkeeper is half convinced, half not, because a lot of times there have been cases where the merchants are not sure whether the payment has been done. They want to see it on their side. There are times when some fraudulent consumers have been in the shops and they have shown a previous screenshot or a fake screenshot. In this case, everything removes and everything is now completely clearly on the merchant side, and the sound just clarifies it. So if there is a crowded shop, let's say, imagine a restaurant, imagine a fast food place, imagine a chaat shop in Delhi, as you know, and there are a number of people who are looking to pay. You pay, the guy hears, and then voila, the next person can pay. So the point is, this is an incredible payment experience, not just for merchant, but also for consumers. And that is why it is winning in the market.
You know, something else that PayTM has been doing of late, and it became mandatory also, so I would imagine a lot of interesting insights over there, which is FASTag. How has that been? Now that FASTag is mandatory, if you don't have a FASTag, you're also penalized, you have to pay double the toll.
So I can say the FASTag has been a phenomenal use case of PayTM wallet. This is the only possibility on PayTM that you can store money in PayTM wallet and you can pay at all places, and the same money will be used in FASTag. In other apps or other banks, you have to create a separate wallet only for FASTag. So number one, our FASTag features, and we added one extra feature that FASTag can get a charge from other toll that you passed or not passed. And PayTM created an AI-based system where it identifies that this payment could have not been happening. So we protect consumer from these charge requests, which may not be correct from so many tolls. These two features have given us literally millions of customers. And we are very happy to tell you that we found out so many customers swing from other banks also. So FASTag has been a ultra success product, and it is incredible that how people have accepted FASTag in this country, and how PayTM FASTag is actually one of the best feature that we built around our system. It's in the app. It's the same balance that you pay using on a shop. It's the same balance that you can use in the car. So, I mean, number of things that you can do with the PayTM wallet balance is incredible. And FASTag has just rejuvenated the wallet. I can also share this news that the FASTag generated more interest in the wallet, and number of transactions that use cases have increased on the wallet also.
Oh, so that's been the impact of it, that your wallet business is doing. How much better would you say?
In month-on-month basis, it has. If we were to look at year on year, it would have increased. I mean, I'm not going to give you the exact tens of basis point or what, but I can tell you that the customer balances that we see in the wallet has increased dramatically in last 2 quarters over last 6 months. Last 2 quarters, we've seen the customers who are keeping the balance in PayTM wallet has increased significantly. And it is because that there are more use cases that we've been able to create with the wallet here.
Vijay Shekhar Sharma, you had ambitions and dreams of being a full-fledged financial services firm. You're getting closer and closer to it. You started off with the wallet. Look at the new things that you're adding. Today we talked about the Soundbox. We talked about the POS that you're doing in collaboration with Visa. It's on Android. You've also entered, stock market trading, insurance, even if it's micro insurance. For this year, can you give us a sneak peek of what else to expect?
Well, I think my belief is that the journey of financial services is very long, because it includes features that are there very visibly small, and then they can become big. For example, like the number of things that we are working in our banking business is incredibly large. The customer opening a completely digital bank account, ability to make recurring payments, ability to make fixed deposits, on-demand deposit with a partner bank in a very seamless manner. So the banking product, current account product is important for us. Then you look at wealth account, like you talked about, F&O we launched, stock trading we launched, mutual fund we launched. We're the largest distributor of SIP in this country. So the amount of traction that we're seeing there is phenomenally large. Similarly, we do micro insurances. We are an insurance broker out there, and then we are expanding and looking to expand into general insurance. Government's 74% mandate in general insurance was a boon to us. So we love that opportunity in general insurance. And then you go towards lending with partners. So our team has been able to work with many partners over the period where from merchants to consumers, we are able to give them credit and offer them credit, which otherwise wouldn't have been possible. So I'd say that, look, financial services is a gourmet meal, if you will. It's not a fast forward 2-minute noodle or a 3-minute noodle, so to say. It is a gourmet meal. It takes time to build because there are regulatory approval, there are partners whom we work with, and then there are technology scale. And we are not building the product which is just like the previous system used to exist. We are building technology bottom up and system bottom up. So it is how it is. I'm very happy that in the year 2020, we've been able to take significant progress. I believe that in next few years, if you look at it, the PayTM will become a full stack financial services group and set of services that customers will love the way they are technologically integrated in their life.
Vijay Shekhar Sharma, you're saying it's not a 2-minute instant noodle, it's a gourmet meal. So if you look at where you are today, where are you? Are you still eating an appetizer? Are you on your second course? Are you anywhere close to the dessert and the espresso at the end?
Thank you. I like the way you just literally took it up from there. And my answer would be that we've just finished the appetizer, like you said, and the main course is starting. And as I believe that the main course will include number of courses, so it's a beginning of the main course. Because now we are becoming from a young company to a company which will earn its own money, find a break even, run its own course, and that is what is the joy and the thrill of building up right now. We are in the midst of.
My final question to you before I let you go, and we're running out of time. IPOs seems to be the buzzword for 2021. Is PayTM planning an IPO this year, next year?
I'd say that IPO planning, I have publicly stated that we will look at IPO planning with a clear timeline once we have reached near break-even stage or break-even stage. I mean, I publicly announced also that I think this year, 12 months and 18 months that are in front of us, we should reach near break-even or break-even. Once we reach there is the time when we look at options and choices of going public. Right now, we are head down, build up revenues, head down, build up revenues, and find out break-even. That's what we are.
Abhi the party baki hai. You're just on your appetizer and starting the main course, the first main course. Vijay Shekhar Sharma, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for taking the time out. We look forward to getting you back on ET Now very soon.